Put into the snack pack, as you can see, we have chocolate milk, peanut butter crackers, Gatorade, small Jif to go. We put in 2 cereals as well as cereal bars, pretzels, and then chicken bites and beef sticks. And then we have a cute little educational cracker, sweet cracker for the kids as well. We focus on 3 things. We focus on calories, calcium, and protein. So that is what we want to get into these kids for the weekend.
Awesome.
So once our inventory comes in, then we will have volunteers next week who will help set up these tables for pack night. So you can see right here, this is the order. So we'll have everything set up on the table, and then the following week we will have volunteers come in and they will assemble the snack packs, and it's just like an assembly line. So you start at the end with a HEB bag. You put each item in the bag. Someone comes down here, ties it, and then we put them in a tote, which then you can see are palletized up here on the racks.
Oh, okay.
And then once they're palletized, and then the following week, we deliver to schools.
Oh.
So we have moving companies that donate drivers in their trucks, and they will come pick up the palletized, and then we have volunteers who will meet us at the campus, and we unload the totes of snack packs for the school.
So on the weekend, the kids come pick it up on the...
No,
How does that
actually,
work?
our program focuses on dignity and respect for these kids. So what we do is we have volunteers on campus who deliver these snack packs to the teacher's classroom, and then the teacher discreetly puts these snack packs in the child's backpack when no other children are around, which could be during lunch or specials or recess. So everything about our program is all about anonymity, all about nobody needs to be shamed or embarrassed, or nobody needs to know. These are our partners that we work with, either have given us donors or worked with us, as you can see, Labatt Foods, where we purchase it, or our partners who adopt schools. So we have, who do we have up here? HEB. Well, HEB, they donate bags to us, as well as they've given us donations to help schools in the past. The organization relies heavily on volunteers and community support, but we've been very fortunate to have that.
So when does the volunteers usually come? Do they come on the weekend?
No, the volunteers we do pack nights twice a month. So they're in the evenings. Mondays, there'll be a Monday and a Wednesday evening from 6 to 7:15.
Okay.
And we can pack almost 5,000 bags. Well, actually, let's see, I can put about 4 to 5,000 bags in an hour. So our program for our volunteers really is based about just donating 1 hour a month to it. And I think if you only ask somebody for 1 hour a month, it's easy. Also, our pack nights are fun because we're one of the few organizations that they can bring their children here as young as 3 or 4, and they're around collecting boxes for us. So it allows families to come and volunteer together, and it's fun and crazy chaos, and everybody seems to keep wanting to come back.
So how do the volunteers get involved? Do they contact you personally?
You can go on our website.
Okay.
There's volunteer information on our website, and there's hyperlinks that connect to our volunteer events. So we work through the academic school year, so our last packing events will be in May for summer, and then we'll start back up again in August.
Oh, okay.
So yes, we have volunteer opportunities to pack, and we have volunteer opportunities to help us deliver on campus, which is just unloading totes and stacking them, which is fun. And then we have opportunities actually on campus itself to help and support those schools in distributing.
So what are your
snack packs.
delivery days usually?
Our delivery dates are Tuesday mornings.
Okay.
From about 8 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Oh, okay.
And so we give you a route sheet. We just did them this week. You show up at the first campus, the truck shows up, they open up, and we just do an assembly line of unloading these totes from the truck, and then we go to our next stop. So it's about 7 to about 7 to 8 stops for the
Okay.
morning, but they're usually in a close area.
Uh-huh.
But it's fun, and you can actually see how the whole process works.
Ah, nice. So how long have you been involved?
I have been involved, gosh, okay, so 8 years ago, I brought this program to my kids' elementary school. I met Leslie Kingman, our founder.
Mm-hmm.
She founded this. This is our 10th year. And so I met Leslie about a couple years after she started, and we started this program at my kids' elementary school, and I fell in love with it. And at that time, we didn't have a warehouse here. We were actually packing on school campus and doing weekly distributions.
Oh,
And then I went back to school at UTSA.
wow.
Go Runners. And I decided to go back to school, and I got my degree in community health, and graduated and came back here as the operations coordinator for 2 years, and then I've been the executive director here since on more schools and feed more kids.
Awesome. Yeah, I heard about you guys from a friend. I had never heard from you guys before.
Yes.
So we're happy to spread the word about this great organization. So we're really excited.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
So.
love it.
Uh-huh.
So this is, even though we're feeding children, we really look at ourselves as an educational or a learning tool for teachers to engage a child who's getting lost in the system for whatever reason, to engage them in the classroom and really want them to come to school on Fridays. So our program goes, you don't have to qualify for it. It's teacher identification only. So if a teacher believes a child needs this, then all we ask is that they get parent permission. We're looking for peanut allergies, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And then once that's secured by the schools, then they start receiving a pack
Immediately? Is this immediately? Okay, good.
every week. So
And I heard you guys, I'm sorry for
Oh, no,
cutting
no,
you
I
off.
love it.
I heard you guys also feed the younger children in the household.
You do. We feed down. So once one child's identified, if they have any other siblings in that school, we will feed them as well. And if they have a younger preschool age sibling at home, we'll feed them as well.
Awesome.
So we always feed down within the household, and also within, if they're siblings, we don't want any rivalry. I mean, they're obviously facing many challenges, and we're just trying to address one that we can.
Oh, awesome. And this follows them all the way up till high school?
Well, it depends on the campuses. So we're not, if we're in that campus, it can. Our high school program works differently, whereas elementary school is more of a teacher identification. Then in junior school is a little harder age, so we work through the counselors or family specialists in the junior school, and they kind of work, because distribution is a little bit trickier at that age, and you really don't want to embarrass the child.
Right.
They're facing, just being a middle schooler is challenging enough.
Right,
So
right.
we don't want to add any extra to them. So they work with their family specialists to learn how to advocate for themselves. And then at high school, our program is self-select. So the high schools that we're at, the student can go on the high school's website, and they can say, I would like to receive a weekly, and we call that Snack Shack. And they can choose items, and they're a little bit more hearty. They probably could feed a family of 4 over the weekend. So, it's more of like spaghetti and sauce and oatmeal and things more substantial, beans and rice and things a little bit more substantial for a child of that age. And then they get to choose a teacher that they trust to pick up that bag from, and then we give them about 2-day period to go meet with that teacher. And it also allows that teacher to know, hey, there's something going on with the student. If they don't come and get that bag, you may want to check in with them. And it doesn't have to be a teacher that they currently have. It could have been a teacher or a coach that they had previously. So it really is the student at that point advocating. And then in our programs at high school, which is also great, is they're student run. So they're running their own food pantry and filling those bags. So they may be filling a bag, a person administrating it might be filling a bag for themselves. So, but everything's all, again,
Discreet.
and not making sure nobody is shamed or embarrassed and respected. So that is where we're very intentional about our program, and we're all about the kids, and you know, we know they're facing many challenges, and we know we can do one thing and we can do one thing well. So if we can take that away from them for the weekend, then that's what we want to do. That is our mission.
Awesome. Really appreciate your time. You did so well.
Hot water. So like for our junior school kids, we add like some macaroni and cheese. So here, I can put this out so you can see. So as you can see, these, and we do taste, our parent company in Amarillo does taste tests. So we are making sure that what we put in these snack packs that kids will love and they will eat. Because if they don't eat it, then it defeats the purpose.
Yeah.
So that, here we go. So that is what a typical snack pack, and then once a month we will add a jar of peanut butter.
Okay. That's quite a bit.
So it's not going to be what you picture. The video of this. And then we deliver, these are the totes that we deliver to the school.
Okay.
And so there's 10 bags to a tote. And then you can see what's great for schools is they stack. So they don't take up much space. So we can stack them against a wall, 5 high, so they don't take. And then once they're empty, they can just collapse into each other. So we're making sure to minimize the amount of space, and we just deliver for what they need once a month. So they'll get 3 weeks of green and 1 week of orange, which has that full jar of peanut butter. And then these over here are peanut free. So we make sure we pack for those who do have peanut allergies. So, and we pack them, not only are they in blue bins, but they're in blue bags. So they're completely different than our other ones, so to make sure that they know that there's not any peanut allergies. We know there's other allergies out there, but we can only address.
Okay.
So if you want to see if you can sell those, and then I need to make sure